It is only 10 o'clock and today was one of those days where I felt like we jam-packed an entire weekend worth of stuff into one single day. Started off as we woke up about 6 o'clock in the morning when we realized that the breaker to the pool was tripped, which means that the pool wasn't running overnight when it was freezing, which means that things became frozen, which is not very good to the pipes and the motor and all of that fun stuff. So we had to get up out of bed at 6 o'clock. I think it was like 19 degrees outside, froze our butts off a little bit to kind of check things out. Luckily things were kind of okay. Things are kind of frozen, but we did what we could with the time we had, because then we had to meet Kelly's family for lunch to celebrate her sister's birthday today. Kelly and I ended up splitting the fajitas, the beef fajitas, and then I had a side of refried beans. Luckily they had an allergen menu and we called ahead to kind of ask them some questions, so all was well, no reactions there. And then after that we came back home to kind of like reassess what we can do with the pool. And I thought, you know, like, let's try to get the hairdryer and like blow some hot air on the parts of the pool and kind of like defrost them a little bit. And we did that, but unfortunately that didn't help. So I was like, oh yeah, we have a heat gun from when we first bought the house. We had to do some like remodeling to it. So I pulled out the heat gun, but I didn't want it to get too hot because it goes up to like 1300 degrees or something crazy. So I worked on that for a little bit, and unfortunately that really didn't solve the problem. So we're still kind of hoping that everything is okay and hoping that none of the pipes burst. But yeah. But then it was time to go pick up my parents to go hang out with my family to celebrate my nephew's birthday, which is tomorrow. We ended up going bowling, which was a lot of fun. I had tons of fun with my family. And one of the things is my dad loves bowling, and just to see like the smile on his face when, you know, he did really, really well his first game, and just to see the smile on his face was really awesome. And then after that we went to a place called Babe's Chicken, which, if you guys know anything about Babe's, it is known for their fried chicken and their fried food, but luckily they had a very extensive allergen menu, and I did find that they had like smoked chicken that I could have, and then green beans, which I don't really care for green beans, so I ended up just eating chicken. No reaction there, which is good. And then we drove home. And now we're home. Kelly's already in bed. She said, forget it, I'm going to bed. But I knew that I had to get this video out, and I want to finish watching the Cowboy game. But yeah, a busy day, long day, but it was a good day. And now I'm gonna finish editing this video, finish watching the game. Hopefully they win, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.